Alright, so the person who was hosting it obviously was on some McDonald's Wi-Fi, so I apologize. There's some lag spikes, some random me skipping around. So yeah, let's get this started. Alright, so let me talk to you guys about something that's really important to me, I guess, and it's the reason why I started YouTube. The reason why I started YouTube, I started one channel with my friends, and we kind of got way too busy in our lives, and we eventually just stopped doing it. But now I'm with a couple of other friends. You know, our lives may be busy, but we make it work. We record what we love to do anyways, which is play video games. And the reason why I created YouTube wasn't only because I like to play video games or anything of that nature, but it's because I saw YouTube videos as an outlet. And what I mean by an outlet is it gets whatever I have off my back. Whatever I have to say, whatever I've done throughout the day, and if I want to vent to something and or a bunch of people, it's a lot easier than actually talking to someone face to face, because most people don't really know how to talk to a person face to face, if you know what I mean. Most of the time I can't really talk to people anyways, because it's not because I hate talking to people or anything of that nature, but I just don't know how to express my feelings in a certain way. And it's really extremely difficult. And one of the other reasons is back in the day when YouTube wasn't so big that it's become oversaturated, and there was a couple of big YouTubers. Machinima was just a small-ish company, I guess, but I used to go to those YouTube videos that Machinima used to put out and their directors used to put out, like Hex's, Optic Hex's top 5 plays of the week or top 5 kills of the week, Hutch's videos, C-Nanner's videos, Sark's videos, Tabe's videos. I used to just watch those videos just to get away from everything and get away from everyone, my responsibilities, and or if I didn't want to see my friends, I had that to just relax and chill in and just forget about what is stressing me out and everything, and they provided that for me. And I saw it as, maybe I can do this. Maybe one day I could help someone who has an issue and or who wants to get away and who would enjoy listening to my voice and watching my gameplay. Because all in all, people come to YouTube, mainly the reason why people come to YouTube is to laugh or just enjoy their time off. And YouTubers, as much as they might not realize, but they're really helping people like me, because it's stressful. Life is stressful, and if you don't have an outlet on and try to get away from it all, and eventually it just consumes you and buries you, and you eventually turn to, I'm sorry to get to the extreme, but you eventually either turn to hard drugs, drinking, or doing something that isn't inherently good for you, maybe eating a lot. But those back in those days where YouTube was simple and there was only a couple of people to watch. Not that I'm saying that nowadays it's really bad or anything, that you have a whole bunch of people to watch or anything of that nature, but I saw what they did for people. I saw what they did for me mostly, because it gave me a way out of. I used to be in high school when Machinima was not that big of a company. It was known, but it wasn't, you know, huge or anything of that nature. But and it just, you know, I sat there watching the videos, and it made me forget about whatever I had to do for that time or whatever was stressing me out. And I thought to myself, hey, if I have the opportunity to even help a singular person, like the way, you know, the YouTubers did for me, like Taves, Optic Hex, Hutch, Nanner, Sark, whoever, Gassy, you know, all of them, the way they did it for me, that I would, you know, feel a sense of accomplishment, and it would be great to be able to do that for a person. And I mean, I might not get to that point where I'm, you know, oh man, I'm known by the YouTube community as da da da, and I did da 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 and so. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, by the way, the little lag spikes that happen. Yeah. Anyways, but having the opportunity to help a person out is my lifelong goal. Whether it be one person, whether it be 100 people, whether it be 100,000 people, helping someone out just gives me a sense of accomplishment. Because the reason why I got into, I'm in college right now, and I'm a physics major. The reason why I got into physics is because it gives me an opportunity as a whole to help all of humanity by, you know, discovering something that changes our, you know, humans' thought of, you know, what physics is. Because as we all know, physics is everything. You walking is physics, you know, you throwing a ball is physics, you writing is physics. But it will give me an opportunity to help people on a larger scale, and that's what I feel like I was put on this earth for, is to help people in whatever way I possibly could. And YouTube also, you know, helps me do that. Even if I don't get to the point of having, you know, like such and such odd subscribers, it gives me an opportunity, even if I have, you know, 2 subscribers, or we have 2 subscribers, if I help at least one of those subscribers, or if I even help one person throughout my YouTube, and I used career in air quotes here, but if I have the opportunity to do that, I can eventually leave YouTube. Because I mean, as much as I would love to do YouTube for the rest of my life, I feel like I'm, what am I trying to say? Physics is what I want to do with the rest of my life, and, you know, doing something and accomplishing it in physics to help man or humanity step further in the right direction is what my ultimate goal is before, you know, I pass away. But if I help one person, even then, on YouTube, or, you know, even in my personal life, that I can live and leave YouTube and or life, you know, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Because there's so much in this world that's so evil, it feels like it drowns out all of the good that we have. And we don't see all of the good because most of the media is covering all of the bad. And sometimes we get a glimmer of hope by seeing a little fragment of the good that, you know, people have done and people have recorded, and such on and such forth, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to get out of YouTube, is to help somebody and, you know, have a positive impact before I leave. Whether that means I helped one person and or, you know, 100 people. I was about to say person. But that's all I want to get out of this. I don't want to be famous, because I'm not about it. Believe it or not, I'm a really shy person. I don't really open up to people well. Usually when I'm not around friends, I'm usually, even when I'm around friends actually, I'm really supremely quiet and don't have much to say. I just kind of sit there and observe. But that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask. If you like this video, give it the old thumbs up. Usually it helps grow the channel, and me and my friends are trying to grow the channel as far as we possibly can. I also do this for them because maybe one day they could make something out of this. Even if I don't want to be a part of it anymore, maybe they'll have something that they can call their own eventually, and do something big with it, hopefully. That's all I want to say. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Helps grow the channel. Subscribe, that also helps the channel. Share this video with whomever you want to. Alright, that was it. Thanks, guys.